Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Eldridge Bell, and welcome to another edition of Let It Rip. And today we have to talk about the Western Conference Finals matchup, Game 1 against the Houston Rockets, who beat a choke team in the Los Angeles Clippers, against the Golden State Warriors, who have been an absolute machine this entire playoffs, in my personal opinion. Um, the major headline for this story, before the series, is obviously going to be between James Harden, who came in second place, to Stephen Curry in the MVP race. I thought Stephen Curry, I actually, for this MVP race, I thought it was a toss up. I felt that what put Stephen Curry over the top was his ridiculous amount of ridiculous plays, if you will. But James Harden, well deserving. He's done work in the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure he'll be motivated to go to work against Stephen Curry when it matters more, or most, if you will. Uh, at first inclination, I feel that the Golden State Warriors win this series. Not easily, but I feel they win it handedly. Um, the Golden State Warriors are just a well-oiled machine right now. They're shooting a high percentage of high percentage shots. That didn't come out right at all, but they're shooting great shots for lack of better phrasing. Uh, they just have an unparalleled sense of synergy right now between all the players, even the backup players. Sean Livingston is playing great. Harrison Barnes, uh, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all playing well. David Lee at times playing okay. Andre Iguodala, who I think needs to have a great series. If he has a great series, then this series is over in probably like 4 or 5, in my personal opinion. They just have so many weapons where they can spread you out and they can get penetration shots, which I think is a real key to their game. Getting penetration shots, and that opens up the open guy for the three shot, which everybody knows they make it rain with the Splash Bros. But with that said, I thinking more in depthly about the Houston Rockets. I feel that there are some things the Houston Rockets can do to make this series more competitive and maybe force it to Game 6 or 7. And that is, excuse me, outside of James Harden having to play like an MVP, you have to have Dwight Howard. In my personal opinion, he has to have a great series. He has to, in my personal opinion, dominate uh, David Lee, Andrew Bogut, and the rest of the centers that they have. Because if he does not put them in foul trouble or at least wear them down, it's going to be a quick series. Either way it goes. He has to be a factor. He has, in my estimation, he has to get, I want to say, 20 and 15. He has to. He has to get those numbers. Excuse me. Excuse me. Trevor Ariza, who I would put on Klay Thompson because I feel that his length could bother Klay Thompson more than anybody else on the Houston Rockets team. He has to not shut down Klay Thompson, but he has to knock down Klay Thompson's point average at least 4 or 5 points, which is huge in playoff games. Huge. Because I don't think Trevor Ariza is going to shut down Klay Thompson. I just don't think that's going to happen. Also, uh, Josh Smith. Josh Smith has to have a great series as well. He either has to limit Draymond Green and or what is the other guy's name? Harrison Barnes. He has to limit their point average or have more of an impact than those two players because if he's losing that matchup handedly, the series is also done maybe 4 or 5 games. And finally, for my keys for Houston Rockets, Jason Terry, dude, just don't get eaten alive by Stephen Curry. I know you're probably gonna put you on him. They might switch with James Harden, but dude, just don't get eaten alive. Don't get lit up for 38 and 45 points. If you can just get lit up for maybe like 27 points, you might have a chance at helping your team elongate the series to 7 games. So I'm curious to see how the Houston Rockets are gonna in the first game gonna match up with the Golden State Warriors. I'm curious to see what Coach McHale is gonna do. I if I had to put my money on it, I'm probably gonna say the Golden State Warriors gonna win this game. But I'm just curious to see. I'm going Golden State Warriors winning game 1, and I'm saying Golden State Warriors winning the entire series. I don't know. I'm hedging on how many games. If you have to put me on the spot, I want to say mm, gonna go with 6. I'm gonna go 6. Back in my head 5, but I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna give the Houston Rockets some credit after what they did to the Clippers, even though the Clippers mightily helped them. But it's curious to see what they're gonna do. The game's tonight, 9 Eastern. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna play out. As always, thank you for watching. Please leave your comments, suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Elder Spell II.